Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Rangers Respite. I'm Philip, and this is Monday, which means that I am encountering another blind sample from Randall of Off Topic Whiskey fame. Now, if you are unfamiliar with this series, basically, Randall has given me five blind, they're anything but bland, five blind samples, and I am trying to identify them. Basically, I'm giving my best guess following rules stolen from Freedom Malts. That's Germ. And if you aren't aware, he runs the Blind Sample Showdown, which I'm going to be in the finals of on the 15th. I'm facing Val the Bourbon Vixen. And I'm looking forward to losing finally. I'm aiming for 0 total points. So come on and cheer me on as I go for my goal. And I think that I can finally get it. I think I can finally get 0 points. Now, I am going by Germ's rules. Let me just pull one of these sheets off of my clipboard so I can show you all what I'm talking about. So, I have... Here we go. I'll get one that doesn't have as much writing on it. I have to make guesses for generic type, generic ABV, generic casking. Each of those is worth 1 point. A point each for a specific category, specific ABV or proof, specific casking. I'm guessing ages, but I think I forgot to on the last one. And I get 2 points potentially for exact distillery and exact bottle. So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I've got my note card. I've got my purple pencil. And I have my sample. Let's get into this. That's a beautiful color. Kind of let me try to get nice dark rich color. Right off the bat, I'm thinking this might be port finished. I'm not getting as much off of it as I expect. The only reason I'm guessing port finish is because I got a real big hit of like grape skin and noble rot. But I'm not getting much on the nose. A little bit of grape skin, a little bit of noble rot. Not a whole lot of alcohol fumes, so it's probably lower in proof. Okay. All right. Getting a little bit more on the nose now. Sometimes getting a little bit of it on your palate can help you pick out stuff on the nose. A little bit of cinnamon. A little bit of like vanilla, a bit of creaminess. I wouldn't go as far as creme brulee. There's not enough burning notes, and I don't get any ceramic ramekin in there. If this is an Angel's Envy, I'm going to be amused. Okay. Changing streams slightly. For generic category, I'm going with single malt. Oops, broke my lid. For generic proof, I'm going 48%. I have a theory. For generic casking, I'm going used. Used and new. For a specific category, I'm going with American single malt. For specific ABV, I think I'm going to come up to 50%. I could be wrong, but I think that feels a little bit more right than 48%. For specific casking, this is where it's going to get interesting. I think this is new oak. And let me get a little bit on my tongue again. Tawny port. For age, I'm thinking that this is about 7 years old. Now, for a specific distillery, this is going to be one of those things where I embarrass myself, because I know that Boulder Spirits, the distillery, is called something else, but I can't think of what it is. Hey Randall, what's the distillery that makes Boulder Spirits? You can tell me that, right? Just like beam it right into my head. I'll think it really hard and see if you can think it back. He said no. But I think that this is the Boulder Spirits port finish. All right. My notes are written. My answers are locked in. Whoops. Oh, I'm going to put sample 3 on here somewhere. It's already starting to get hot in this little corner behind my bar, what with the lights going and everything. Ooh. But I'm enjoying this. Mm. A little bit of a toasty marshmallow on the back end of the palate. Mm. Now, I always ask and answer 3 questions, even on these. The first one being, do I enjoy it? Yeah. Yeah, this is pretty darn good. It is a little bit sweet, but it's got enough of that like noble rot and like the malt base to kind of give it some depth and character beyond just being sweet. Second question, do I think it's a good value? If it is what I think it is, yes. If it isn't what I think it is, maybe. And do I recommend it? Whatever it is, yeah. Unless it's like a $200 bottle, yeah, sure, why not? Frankly, I don't think there's much out there that I'd pay more than about $150, $200 for. Mm. Very good. I'm happy with my guesses. Again, this is way easier without, an opponent across the screen or like a live audience, making jokes about creme brulee and whatever it is that Spicy and Tipsy Teeny are always doing. They almost got in trouble with Mama Jern last stream. So gotta watch yourselves there. Mama Germ doesn't mess around. All right, so what's different about this video? And you're going to have to tell me in the comments if this worked or not. This is set. This is going to be set to auto premiere at 12 noon on Monday. I will be on a train when this premieres. And my fingers are crossed that this works, that I can set it and forget it, because there's no guarantee that I will have internet on the train at around noon to post this. So, let me know how that goes. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, this has been a blast. I can't wait to get to next week's sample. Stay happy. Stay geeks. Sláinte.